France 24's correspondent in Australia, Fanu Filali, has more.
The raid was the outcome of a long-running surveillance campaign. It started off with a simple phone monitoring exercise. The police were keeping an eye on a Melbourne man from Lebanon known for his extremist views. And back in January, that man called a Somali contact seeking his assistance to help him travel to Somalia and join the Al-Shabaab group along with a group of friends. The police were already suspecting that there may have been illegal links between a few members of the Somali community in Melbourne and the Al-Shabaab group in Somalia, but until then they just couldn't put their finger on it, and that phone call provided them with a crucial lead. And traveling for the Lebanese man proved to be too complicated, and that's when the police, through electronic surveillance, realized the group had decided to turn their attention to carrying an attack on Australian soil.
The men are all Australian citizens. Is Australia today asking questions over, well, its society and how minorities are treated?
Well, it is rather disturbing, and the men are all Australian nationals of Somali and Lebanese backgrounds, but they have also very little knowledge of Somali politics. So really what motivated them apparently was the mere fact that Australia had troops in Muslim countries. That's what the phone intercept said. Presumably it's Afghanistan that we're talking about. Kevin Rudd today already has reiterated the country's commitment to the war in Afghanistan. And Australian authorities fear now that Australian Muslims travelling to Somalia to fight for Al-Shabaab could return to Australia and be used as sleeper agents for future attacks. So the community is already very small here. There are only 16,000 Somali in the whole of Australia, and they only arrived recently. Their youth is often feel disenfranchised, and they're often the target of racism, which makes this small community particularly vulnerable to efforts by the Al-Shabaab members to find new recruits.